Mm. Hello, my name is Chang-Hyun. I will teach your 544 software process class. I'd like to introduce co-teacher for another section, Professor Jason Choi. Would you come forward here? So show yourself also, at least once. Okay, so as you introduced, we will have another instructor for the same class.
Oh, in the camera.
He is a nice looking young guy here. So thank you. Um, so I invited him as a co-teacher for the this class because he was top students in my two classes. I think I taught the two classes in his cohort. So he was a top student in both classes. So that's why I invite him. So please join his section if possible. Hopefully, more students go to his section. He is young and he is very smart, and he has a good work experience in IBM, Amazon. So yeah, you will get a lot of knowledge from him. Okay, so and also he doesn't need to teach exactly same thing as long as he follows all the contents and the learning goals. We have academic freedom to teach individually. So yeah. Okay, so in my class, I will cover software process. So we have a software process class in the undergraduate course as well. So that's why this course title is Advanced Software Process. Uh, it talks about the process. So what is a process? And so first of all, I like to understand what the process is. Many people talks about the process, but not all of them understand really what the process is and how to follow process. And how can you find whether you follow process or not? And how can you know your process is proper, good or not? So through this class, I like you understand this. And once you build your process in your organization, you can monitor your engineers how to follow this process where you defined. And if you think, oh, we have to improve our process because it doesn't work well at this point, and for the next project is different, so we have to customize our process. That kind of thing you will learn through this class. So from the lectures, you will learn the theories of software process. But from homework assignment, I'll give you two homework assignment. Probably Professor Jason Choi may give differently, but you will practice all this, what I expect. Okay, so you will learn what is process and how to use process, how to define process for your case, and how to assess your current process and how to improve your process. That is the goal. So this is textbook, old one, but through the, I still use this one because he is really the brilliant guy to talk about the process. So he built all these concepts, and his concept is well used in many places still, in the CMM model and the ISO model. Everything actually follow his idea. So I like his idea, And then through the homework assignment, you will use current practice, current process like agile processes. So, and also you can learn how these agile processes are different from this very heavy process model, CMMI model or ISO standard. So that kind of thing I like you understand. And I like you build, define, or use proper process in your organization. And also you can manage your people properly to follow this process. And if anything wrong, you can know how to improve your process properly. So which part you have to fix it, that kind of thing I like to teach. So this is a course outline. You will, in the lecture, you will learn all this and you will practice all these course through homework assignment. Okay. You will have 3 exams in my class and you will have 2 homework assignment in my class. And all course materials available at this point on Canvas. So if you go to your portal and Canvas, then you can find my course materials. So I'll show you here. So go to web browser and type my Pluton. Then log in using your ID. Then it has a credential. Okay. Yes, my device. And then I don't know whether initially whether you can have this canvas here. Then you can just click here. If you don't have this one, since you are using this first time, you go to app here, apps, right? Apps. You can make a favorite apps here, but initially you can go to app and the search canvas. And then you can find the canvas like this. And then you can make a favorite the app like this, and you can easily use next time. So if you go to Canvas, if you don't know Canvas well, ask your sons or brothers, sisters, because most of K-12 schools in California use this Canvas. So probably they may know better than you. So yeah, you can ask them to learn. And also you can use YouTube to learn this Canvas. So if you log in, you can find the courses you enrolled. So for your case, I use this one. So here, this is for the section 50 and the 51, okay, all together. So you are listed here, this moment. And then the most important part is announcement. Announcement is usually emailed to you. I haven't sent it yet, so you can get it through email. And also you can find the announcement from this web page. And the next important thing is the syllabus. So you can click this syllabus and you can find out what kind of thing we will do. So this is a kind of a contract between you and me. So as long as you follow all this contract, you will be safe in this class. And the next important thing is course outline. It shows all the class schedule. I will follow all this exactly as long as there is no natural disasters. We cannot do it unless we have that kind of things. We will follow this exactly. So please build your personal and the business trip plan based on this schedule.
Share the cameras.
Really? We shared already.
We only share the.
Oh, we didn't share screen.
No, it's on the.
I like to
In the first.
this one.
screen, yeah, we can
It's
just,
good to share entire screen.
Yeah.
So
And
now I usually use entire screen. So
yeah, and
okay,
that there is a share.
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 sure.
Yeah.
Okay. I may not repeat again, but just go to your student portal and search for Canvas, search for this class, and then you can see this one. So course outline is very important. Please follow all this schedule and build your family trip or business trip to avoid all this exam schedule. And also, if you have a conflict, don't worry, this is online, so you can do everything in hotel room. So don't worry about it in the airport. So many of my past students told me he listened to my lecture from his car as well. He recorded all, and he just listened to my lecture while while he's driving, while he's going to the business trip. So it happens, and you just save it to your mobile device, and you can study anywhere, anytime. But whenever you do homework and take an exam, please use a computer because the devices doesn't have all functionalities. It doesn't show everything. It's hard to take the exam. So please use a computer when you take the exam, okay? Except that you can use just your cell phone. Okay, so I talk about the syllabus here, and then next important thing is module. Okay, so module has everything, weekly activities, you have to follow this. And if you don't come to campus, you can use this one to see our campuses. It doesn't show up right now but if you use another browser, you can see all the web cameras on campus, so you can feel how a campus looks like. And then I listed all weekly schedule here, week 1. It says what to do. It says click here to expand, right? So please click here and find out what you have to do. So no more, no less. In my class, I usually say no more, no class. Okay, don't work more than this. I ask. Don't do less work. I ask to get the good grade. Okay, but don't put more your time, energy. So everything is written. If you just follow all written instruction, that's fine. If it is not written, you need your creativity, okay? Just creatively think, solve the problem as you want. And some students ask me, there is a very simple requirements in the homework assignment, and then can I do this? Do I have to do this? If I didn't say it in the written statement, you don't need to do it, okay? So if I didn't say it, don't try to do overwork. But if I write something, you must follow exactly. Okay? Okay, so here you can see what to do and the due date. Okay, what kind of thing you have to do. At this point, it is not much important, except you have to read the syllabus, find your group members, and build your team, and build your team charter. It is constitution of your team. Once you build together collaboratively, you have to follow it. It's your team's constitution. You can build it as you want. And evaluate your team. I ask you evaluate your team members. Okay, you have to evaluate your team members, and you will be evaluated by your team members as well. When you evaluate team, you must follow your team charter. So the last section of team charter is how to assess your team members. Okay, so evaluation criteria, you have to tell that. Use only that evaluation criteria to evaluate your people. I simply don't like him. It cannot be reason to evaluate score. So whenever you give a certain score, it should follow this evaluation criteria. So when you build this evaluation criteria in the first week with your team members, carefully build it. Once you build it, you have to follow it, at least for this homework. Next homework, you can change your team charter and follow. Okay, so you can improve it as well. This is your process. You can improve it anytime, whenever you think it doesn't work well. Okay, and go back. So next thing, it shows homework related materials there. So use all this to do your homework. And I include the question and answers. So whenever I have questions from the students, if I think, oh, this is good to know for all students, I post it here, delete your name, and I post all the contents here. So please read this. Actually, Q&A tells very essential things you must know to do homework assignment properly. It is very important. So I like you have your team member, one of your team member as a quality assurance people. So his role is to check whether your homework assignment follows homework outline and all these Q&A contents. Okay, so it is very important to check this. And every week I posted here until the 17th week, but it may be updated in the future. That's possible too. So if you just skip, you have to revisit there to find out anything is updated. Okay, and the next important part you have to read is homework outline. Homework 1 outline, homework 2 outline, it is already there. So start homework 1 from this week, from next week, immediately. And whenever you finish homework 1, start homework 2 immediately. Okay. And I gave all the necessary information here to do your homework assignment. And whenever you have any questions, email me anytime. And so office hours, asynchronous online. Office hour means 24 hours. Anytime you send me email, whenever I access the email, I reply. Usually I try to reply students' email within a day. Sometimes I'm sick, so I feel sick, so I cannot access. In that case, it's delayed. If I don't reply to you quickly, email me again, okay? And synchronous in-person or virtual meeting here. So I'll be in my office. If you come to the campus and if you like to see in person, you can come to Computer Science 425. Next building. This is engineering building. Next building is a computer science building. And the first floor, you can see me on Tuesday, Thursday here, 4 to 5:30 p.m. And you may not come to campus because we have a lot of problem with the parking. So you can just use Zoom. So I will open Zoom also at the same time. So you can just visit Zoom. Okay. And this Zoom link is already posted here. And in the chat, do we have any questions? No questions? Okay.
But there is a question.
Can a team consider members from both? Yes, you can have a same team as members from the both 50 and the 51. But if you are moving to 52, you have to have your members. You have to have your members in your section. Is much more better because the homework specification can be different, grading can be different, right? So yeah, it's good to have it in that way. Okay. And my class, I allow you to have a maximum 6 people and the minimum 2 people at least. Okay, at least you have to work with other people. So minimum is 2. It's up to you. So if you have more members, you have a higher complexity in communication, but you can share your work. But even though you co-work with other people, I like you do everything by yourself first, and then communicate with your members and share better idea, and then finalize the homework report. Okay, don't just leave out some other portion which is not yours. Then you will have trouble in the exam, because in the exam, I assume you understand everything, and then I will give exam related to homework. So you may not understand what the exam question is if you don't do everything. Okay, so I recommend you do everything and then communicate with your team members and find out the best approach and finalize one final report for your team. Any questions? Yes.
So just to reiterate, so section 50 and 51 can work across.
Yes,
sections.
50, 51 can work together.
But
It is
56
here. So in the section 52, they will not be listed here. So if you go to people here, people, you can find out your class members. In the new section also, they have a same thing. How many students? You have a 20.
No. Yeah.
Somebody asked a question. Are we going to be tested on the software implementation side of the project scheme, or it will be on questions? Oh, questions. In the exam, I will ask about process related things. I will not ask any code programming, even though your homework assignment includes a programming. Okay, so we assume we don't have any problem with the programmings. So this class is for process class. I will ask all questions related to the process. But when you program, don't just start the program. Build your process and follow your process and do programming in the process of your process. Okay. Any other questions? Okay, thank you very much. Okay, see you in class.